have a big deal for you. This from Shark, the #1 vacuum brand in the United States for the last 4 years in a row, according to Circana, is a powerful, lightweight, and versatile cordless vacuum. You're going to use it every day. It's going to dig deep into carpets. It's going to move seamlessly to hardwood floors. And also, it has the removable hand vac. The retail value on this is $299. This is the lowest price that we found on the market. We did the shopping around for you, and we're bringing you the best price ever, $189.98. That's a $109 difference, plus free shipping and handling. This is the cordless vac with MultiFLEX. We're going to get all into it. Less than 8 pounds. And do we have color?
Just one.
Just one?
That's it.
We just have one color. Wow, it's the first time that we don't have to go through 100 colors.
Luckily, it's a good one.
It's a beautiful color. What's up, Nick Antolik? Good to see you. Good.
Good. Hey, listen, what we're talking here is cordless power from Shark. So often you want a cordless vacuum for the convenience, those quick messes, so you can actually clean your house when you see the mess instead of waiting until the end of the week. But you've always been concerned about the power. Well, I can tell you this absolutely has it with a lightweight vacuum from Shark that's going to do the same level of cleaning that you would know and expect from the larger full-size upright vacuums. I've got multiple speeds here from going from the carpet, from the hard floor onto the carpet, and as you can see, this is that single pass cleaning that you know and expect from Shark. So when you have these messes, you can grab a cordless, lightweight vacuum that's gonna do everything for you, and has a runtime of about 40 minutes. The other really cool thing is you have this MultiFLEX, which is not only going to help you get below, underneath the furniture and stuff like that, but it also helps you store the vacuum. So gone are the days of having to have a dedicated huge spot for the vacuum. Now you can put everything right here.
It is so compact, but so powerful, because we do know, and we've learned that, because the other day we presented a corded vac, and usually the corded vacs are the most powerful, but technology keeps getting better.
That's right, and who better than Shark to give you the power that you need? You get some great accessories with it as well, so it really does work for whole house cleaning. You can see over by Rosina is going to be that crevice tool. Really great for getting up high, especially with this vacuum. Super lightweight, so you can get up there. This pet tool is going to be really great for dusting, getting deep down into the little corners. Obviously, you're getting a charger, which is super easy. Takes a couple hours to charge, but that 40 minutes of runtime makes a huge difference. And then on the vacuum here, you're going to notice this blue brush roll we're going to talk a lot about. This is a brand new power fin technology. That brush roll means it's going to eliminate the hair from wrapping tightly on there, and that means you're not going to have to cut the roller hair out of the roller, but also, more importantly, that means that you're getting peak performance out of the vacuum.
That's right, and it's self-cleaning too,
that's right? It is, and that's what's so cool about this. Not only does this do a better job at picking up the messes on the floor, but it's also going to help you self-clean as you're going along. Now, I mentioned before, right here up at the top, you have these 2 toggle switches, super easy. I don't have a trigger to hold or anything like that to keep it on. So I can go from bare floor to the carpet, super simple and easy. But as we're going here, notice how this isn't going to push anything along. It's going to grab the stuff. Even a sugary powder baking mix on the floor, it picks it up without dragging anything behind. Rosina, you mentioned the hair wrap, which is such a big thing. This hair typically would get wrapped around your brush roll, but that's not going to happen here. And then finally, think about those kitchen messes, right? This is how it's going to change the way that you're cleaning your home, because gone are the days of having to, wait, there's a mess, I'll kind of kick it to the side and wait a little bit. Having this lightweight cordless vacuum is really important, because it's always there to grab those messes.
Really lightweight, less than 8 pounds. So you're going to want to take it out of the closet.
Absolutely. And the cool thing here is that, it's just switching over to that second switch. Now I can go onto the carpet. Now, this is the trouble that we normally get into with vacuums, right?
Yes.
But I can see through this glass table that there's more mess down there. This is where that MultiFLEX comes into play. Without me having to bend over, I'm able to get deep down underneath the couch, underneath the sofa. Look at the way that that's able to grab everything and pull it into the vacuum.
Or move the piece of furniture, which is no longer lightweight, right?
I never do anyways.
That's great, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some people do, Nick, because they want to get under there.
Yeah.
In this case, now you don't have to worry at all about that, and now we turn it into a hand vac as well.
And that's super important, right? Because there's a lot of smaller hand vacs out there, but you want the power. You can see I have a really large dustbin. I'm able to dump that without having any bags. Up in here, this has a sealed system, so everything we're picking up is getting trapped and filtered, which is going to get 99.9% down to 0.3 microns. Super important. You can see through those grates there. And then also while I'm here, there's this little trigger, and that's kind of like a little secret button that's going to give you max power boost mode. And I love using that both in either the floor care mode or going up top, but these accessories click right on, and I'm going to use that to show you that extra power. Listen how when I pull that trigger, look at the suction power that you're going to get. So when you're doing cobwebs, when you're getting into the cracks and crevices, deep down on the floor, in the sliding door tracks, anything like that, this is going to pull up that dust, dirt like nothing before.
For the car.
The car is perfect, right? We all say, oh, I'm not going to spend a lot of money to go to get my car serviced.
Not anymore.
Now you can do that on your own because you have a lightweight vacuum, and all of these accessories are going to help you do a great job cleaning it.
It's really good. What is this mess that I see here?
Well, so often.
Because I can't tell what, because I always know what
this is actually some real dust that we took, as well as some like breadcrumbs on there. And this is kind of like that white sock test, right? Where so often you worry about, okay, I've got this floor, is it going to damage the floor? Well, the great thing about these power fins is that not only are they preventing the hair wrap, but they're making direct contact on the floor. And we might have an animation to show that better. But what you're seeing here is look at the way it's picking up all that statically charged dust, grabbing everything, pulling it in, and giving your floor a beautiful, clean look.
And now, speaking of the power fins, this is what it's doing.
That's right. So the power fins are making that direct contact on the floor. They're getting deep down into the carpet. But even more impressive is that when you come along hair, you can see the old brush roll on the left, which so many vacuums have used, and on the right, you're seeing those power fins. So by making that direct contact on the floor, it's going to give you a better clean both on carpet, but the best part is that it's going to prevent the hair from wrapping around the brush roll. And when that happens, not only do we don't have to take out the scissors and cut all that long hair out, but if you think about it, that's diminishing the performance of the vacuum cleaning. Shark's done away with this with the brand new power fins.
And we're going to do, I'm going to help you with this.
I'd love to,
right?
please, yes. Okay, so this is an older model here. I'll give you this guy.
Okay.
And you can see, this is that brush roll that we just showed you, okay? So we've got the same amount of long hair. This is a clean new brush roll there that you can see. And I'll do this for a little comparison. We're both starting out clean, okay? But most all vacuums out there have that brush roll.
And this is a Shark, too.
It is. And listen, I can guarantee you it's going to clean great here. There you go. Kick it back. I'll turn on the brush roll there. And we're going to do the same thing and clean this hair. Now, listen, both Shark vacuums. So you know and expect that this is going to do a great job cleaning. A couple passes here. But what happens here, Rosina? You know, I know that we all have those brush rolls at home. That what happened? Now, this right here, I'd have to go in there, pull that out, get the scissors, all that gross stuff.
Yeah.
Over on the right here, you're seeing that power fins. And again, these strips right here are the big difference maker because by preventing the hair from wrapping tight, it's then able to be kind of broken and cut away so it goes all into the dust collection chamber.
It's the best way
Isn't it?
to show what this actually can do for us. Now, this is the thing. Retail value of this actually is $299. But we are bringing it to you at the lowest price that we found because we did the comparison shopping for you. Now, you can do the comparison shopping yourself if you like. It's called the Pet Pro, and we call it the Pet Pro because pet messes are the hardest messes to clean.
They are, and we know that Shark customers, 70% do have pets at home, and this is just that perfect vacuum to get the hair up off the ground as well as all of the additional above the floor cleaning.
So if it's good enough to handle pet messes, then it's good enough to handle everything else that goes on in the home. So instead of $299 today, we're at $189.98 plus free shipping and handling. That's a $109 difference for you. It's lightweight, it's versatile, it's super powerful, and it will go from any hard floors to carpets to a hand vac, and also that flex. MultiFLEX mode.
And I love that MultiFLEX. You can see it there. This is going to store away, so the bottom of a coat closet, I can actually just tuck mine behind the couch. The kids make a mess. This is the vacuum that I'm going, and it really has, having a cordless vacuum with the power, has kind of changed the way I vacuum. Instead of saying, I'm going to put that off till the end of the week, I see a mess, I'm able to go and grab it.
In the moment, exactly. So we're charging it full charge in a few hours, and then it maintains the charge for 40 minutes.
So 40 minutes of continuous runtime if you're in that handheld mode. When you're using the boost mode and being on a carpet, it can bring that down a little bit, but honestly, I can tell you, I've not exhausted this battery. As soon as I'm done, I put it back behind the couch for me, plug it in, and it's always ready to go.
Shark is the #1 vacuum brand in the United States of America for the last 4 years in a row. That's according to Circana, a retail tracking service. So you know that what you're getting home is good. You know that you're getting power, and you know that you are getting a cleaner home and car and boat, whatever it is that you have. And because it's cordless, you're able to take it with you anywhere you need.
Rosina, another thing I love is these accessories fit on both the handheld component as well as up here.
Cool.
So if I wanted to reach up high, for example, up to do some dusting here, cobwebs, anything like that, you're able to do it quick and easy. The other thing though is going into that handheld mode. So now when I'm cleaning my living room, I'm not just doing the floors, but I'm able to get all the messes off the table using that boost mode, picking everything up, great accessories, which is gonna make that super easy. Picking everything up and then quickly moving onto the couch, because again, when we're cleaning, we typically say, okay, I'm gonna knock off the couch first and use one tool for that, then I'll come back to another room and have to get down on the floor. This is giving you all the power that you want and expect from a Shark vacuum, but now it's cordless.
It's so good, and $109 difference to what this is worth out in retail, so take advantage. Plus, we're sending it home to you with free shipping and handling. V88111, that's why it's a big deal. Thanks, Nick. All right, well, now it is time to get hungry with today's special value.
That's right, Rosita. We've been waiting for this moment, and now